Welcome to Stamford Talk News. Chelsea fans, we need to talk about the goalkeeper situation at Stamford Bridge because after the dramatic 3-2 victory over Fulham, the pressure surrounding Robert Sánchez has reached another level. Chelsea started the Xabi Alonso era with 3 points, and the attacking football was extremely impressive. João Pedro, Morgan Rogers and Cole Palmer all score as the Blues produced an exciting performance. But defensively, Chelsea gave supporters another reason to worry. Robert Sánchez was involved in both Fulham goals, and his performance has reopened the debate about whether Chelsea need a new world-class goalkeeper. And now one name is once again being discussed by Chelsea supporters: Mike Maignan. The AC Milan and France goalkeeper has previously been linked with Chelsea, and the idea of bringing an experienced, elite goalkeeper to Stamford Bridge remains an attractive one. However, Chelsea did not make the move when they previously considered him, with reports saying the club ultimately decided he was not a significant enough upgrade over Sánchez. But has the situation changed? That is the big question. Chelsea's decision to continue with Sánchez and Mike Maignan looked understandable before the season started. Maignan returned after an impressive loan spell at Strasbourg, while Sánchez remained the experienced option. But the Fulham match changed the conversation. Fulham's first goal exposed concerns about Sánchez's ability to deal with shots that top-level goalkeepers are expected to save. Their second goal also came after Sánchez parried the initial effort, allowing Gonzalo Garcia to follow up. Chelsea survived and won the match, but they cannot afford to make the same mistakes every week. And this is why Chelsea supporters are demanding a solution. If Xabi Alonso wants to build a team capable of challenging for the Premier League title, he needs reliability at the back. The attack already looks frightening. João Pedro scored after just 31 seconds against Fulham. Morgan Rogers scored on his competitive debut. Cole Palmer looked dangerous again. But Chelsea cannot expect their attackers to score 3 goals in every match. Eventually, a goalkeeper mistake could cost the Blues 3 points. Interestingly, the latest reports suggest Chelsea are actually looking at another experienced goalkeeper, but it is not necessarily Maignan. Reports have emerged that Chelsea are considering a move for Aston Villa's Emiliano Martinez after his situation at Villa Park changed following the arrival of Zion Suzuki. Chelsea have reportedly been offered the Argentine goalkeeper, with talk surrounding a potential move. That development could be extremely important. Martinez is a World Cup winner and one of the most experienced goalkeepers in the Premier League. If Chelsea decide they need immediate experience, he could represent a completely different option from developing a young goalkeeper like Mike Maignan. But what about Mike Maignan? Maignan would certainly be an exciting name for Chelsea fans. He has Champions League experience, international experience with France and a reputation as one of Europe's top goalkeepers. However, Chelsea would have to decide whether spending significant money on Maignan makes sense when they already have Sánchez, Maignan and other goalkeeping options within the club. And that is where Xabi Alonso's decision becomes extremely important. Does he trust Sánchez? Does he promote Maignan? Does Chelsea sign an experienced goalkeeper such as Martinez? Or could the club shock everyone and return to the idea of pursuing Maignan? For now, there is no confirmed agreement between Chelsea and Maignan, so fans should treat claims that Maignan is coming as speculation rather than a completed transfer. Chelsea's official squad still lists Sánchez and Maignan among the club's goalkeepers. But the pressure is real. Pundits including Jamie Carragher, Gary Neville and Danny Murphy have already argued that Chelsea need a stronger goalkeeper if they want to seriously challenge for the Premier League title. And Chelsea fans know how important this position is. A great goalkeeper can save you 10 points across a season. A goalkeeper who makes repeated costly mistakes can take 10 points away. That could be the difference between finishing in the Champions League places and challenging for the title. So, Chelsea supporters, the question is simple. Would you take Mike Maignan at Chelsea? Would you sell Robert Sánchez and replace him with a world-class goalkeeper? Or should Xabi Alonso give Sánchez another opportunity to prove himself? And what about Emiliano Martinez? Could the Argentine World Cup winner actually become Chelsea's surprise goalkeeper signing? The Fulham victory was a fantastic start for Alonso, but it also exposed a major weakness. Chelsea have an exciting attack. Chelsea have talented young players. Chelsea have a manager with a huge reputation, but if the goalkeeper position remains unstable, it could become the biggest obstacle standing between Chelsea and their ambitions. The transfer window is still providing plenty of drama. And if Chelsea decide that Sánchez is no longer the answer, Stamford Bridge could soon welcome a new goalkeeper. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you'll never miss the latest update.